Today we're going to do 2 breaths, and we're going to do an activating breath, and then we're going to do a cooling breath. So the activating, so let's plan for that. So center in, find a comfortable or supported seat. So maybe you're in a chair, your feet are flat on the floor, underneath your knees hip width apart, hands on thighs. Maybe you're on a bolster, maybe you want to sit on your gear or on a bolster like me so that your hips can be above your knees and you can be more supported. Breath work, as always, you may want to clear the passageways first, especially since this activating breath, bellows breath, strika, is a pretty forceful exhalation and inhalation. So let me talk us through what we're going to do. We're going to do an activating breath called strika, or bellows breath. And we're going to do that for a series of 10 breaths 3 times. So 3 rounds of 10 breaths. And so strika, or bellows breath, is just like it sounds, it's using the diaphragm like a bellows. And so we'll find a supported seat and we'll take a full inhalation. And then we'll exhale out the nose like a bellows using the diaphragm, and then inhale. Now, it's very important, 2 things. One, that you equalize the exhale and inhale. Tendency to get them out of sequence. We want to make sure they're even. So the exhalation and the inhalation, we want them to be level. The second is that you concentrate. So we're going to ask that you close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so, or fix your focus and try to fix your focus on the brow point behind the forehead. And so with that, that'll be the active breath. And then we're going to do a cooling breath, a bumblebee breath or humming breath. And that'll be, I'll explain that when we get to it. So let's prepare. So let's find a supported seat and let's root down and let's center in. Get a long spine, lengthen through the side body, lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the crown. Notice perhaps that as the spine lengthens, the heart may open. Bring your attention to your breath. Begin to breathe in and out through the nose. Follow the inhalation all the way in. Exhalation all the way out. Notice perhaps that as you observe the inhale and the exhale, the mind may still. And so from this place of a still mind and an open heart, let us begin our practice. From this supported seat, with a lengthened and lifted spine, with our focus and our attention on the brow point, we're going to bring our hands to our thighs or to our knees, and then just take a full inhalation. And as you finish a full inhalation, you're going to begin a forceful exhale through the nose, followed by a forceful inhale of the same length. We're going to do that 10 times. So here we go. Take a full inhalation and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Continue. Don't overdo it. It's all in the nose. No body movement. Concentrate on the point. After the 10th one, inhale. Just retain this breath for a moment. Exhale. Inhale. Normal breath. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Normal breath. Exhale. And prepare for round 2. Full inhalation. And begin. Exhale and retain. Inhale, normal inhale. Normal exhale. No extra effort. Stay focused on the brow point. Be aware of your breath. Prepare for our third set. Full inhalation. Begin. Retain. Inhale, normal inhale. Normal exhale. Release any extra effort. Come into stillness. Maybe turn your palms up. Find thumb to forefinger or thumb to index finger. Thumb to index finger or thumb to middle finger, perhaps. And just allow yourself to feel what's happening for you. Feel the energy in the heart space, in the abdomen. Let your breath be silent. Release any extra effort. Just be. And just stay here, observing yourself as I describe hummingbee breath. So a hummingbee breath is going to be just what it sounds like. We're going to make the sound of a humming. It sounds a little bit like a bee. And so the way this works, the way this will work is take an inhalation. The hands seated in this long, tall, fully a lengthened spine, open, supported posture. Again, we'll be concentrating internal on the brow point and listening intently. The key to this particular exercise is the listening. So we'll be listening intently to the sound. As we do the practice, we'll do 10 breaths of the humming sound. And then after we're finished the 10th, we're just going to sit and listen quietly to your internal self. See if you hear anything. See what you hear for you. Perhaps you may hear some things internal that are very interesting. So the way this works is we're going to take a full inhale, and then at the point that we've reached the full inhalation, we're going to take our index finger and middle finger, place it on the mid-lobe, that's that little flap, and then just lightly press them in to cover the eardrum. And then as you exhale, you're going to make a low humming sound deep in your throat. You want to concentrate on the sound and see if you can make the sound be a low, deep pitch. So it'll look and sound something like this. We'll be seated with the palms up. One of our mudras will inhale fully. Bring the index and middle finger, close the ears, and exhale, hum low and deep in the throat. When the hum ends, bring the hands down, inhale. When you're full, bring the fingers, close the ears, and hum deep in the throat. Listen. When the hum ends, bring the hands to the knees. So that's how it's going to be. We're going to do 10 repetitions. And after the 10th one, so it'll probably end up being the 11th, I'm going to just suggest to you that you sit quietly, keep your focus internal, keep your listening internal, see if you hear anything. This is a cooling breath, which will cool us after the activating breath that we just did. The bellows breath is an activating and heating breath. This is a cooling breath, will cool us down, and we'll just move right into stillness. So find your supported feet, find your lengthened spine, find your open heart, find your still mind. Be in yourself. And let us begin. Inhale fully. Fingers to the ears. Exhale, hum. Go at your pace for yourself. If you finish before me, just sit quietly. If you finish after me, just keep going till you're finished. When you're finished, just sit quietly. If you're sitting quietly, just stay focused on what's happening inside you. Feel into your own experience. Listen for what you can hear internal to your body, internal to you, to yourself. Be here.